Alright, Guardians, this is our weekly solo player's guide to the Nightfall. We do this every single Tuesday and Wednesday, so if you're new to the channel and that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit subscribe now. We do this with all three strikes, all three classes, one class per strike. This is going to be our Titan with the strange terrain. If you're going for 100,000 points, I would likely suggest going with putting this up to 185, Singe, Heavyweight, Momentum, and Extinguish. That's going to be the easiest thing. You're probably thinking Extinguish, but what if I die? If you die more than twice, you're probably going to want to start over anyways if you're going for 100,000. And then we're also going to rock this little Reveler's Tonic, which boosts grenades, or we chose to pick grenades, and which pretty much gives you Grenadier as far as recharge rates go, so it's pretty awesome. As far as setup goes, we are rocking the Duke MK44 Outlaw Rampage Minor Spec, if you're wondering. If you don't have this, any good primary really is going to do pretty well. Better Devils, Magic's Broadsword, whatever your go-to primary legendary is, you're going to do really well. We're also rocking Soul Survivor, triple tap slide shot. Not the best roll out there, but it's pretty good. I also have been known to use Tartara Gaze with that Shield Disorient perk. That thing is also really good. But really anything with a little bit of range, you don't really need to worry too much about range in this strike, but just a good arc energy weapon. But I like to use some range in this strike, mostly for the Ogre Room and the boss fight. And then we're also running Prospector. It's just for something to use differently. Usually I go with Thunderlord. If you got Thunderlord, use that. I think it's still a quest as of right now. That might change soon. So get that done, do this, grab it. It's a pretty amazing weapon. Then we're rocking Heart of Inmost Light. Use one ability to briefly improve the other abilities. That's recharge rate. I think grenades do a little bit more damage. It's pretty awesome. If you don't have that, Skull or One-Eyed Mask is also pretty good for arc. And that's probably about it, to be honest. And then we are rocking Top Tree with Pulse Grenades, and we're going to use Rally Barricade, but if you want to use Towering Barricade, go for it. Let's jump into this guide. Alright, so as soon as you get here, go ahead and take out this Knight. Should go down pretty easily. And then just clean up these 3 or 4 or 5 Acolytes. There's also going to be one more Knight. Go ahead and take him out as well. We're just going to go ahead and grenade for days until everything is dead. And then there is going to be either a wizard or a knight here that's a mini boss. Keep that in mind. It is actually a full-on boss according to the kill feed. So keep that double in mind. But you should be able to take him out pretty quickly with whatever power ammo you're rocking. And then just clean up whatever's left, pick up your orbs, pick up your ammo, and we'll move on. Once you get here, just get ready to drop your shield if you are rocking the Heart of Inmost Light, and then just throw your grenades, and it should take everything out pretty quickly. Bam. There we go. Once you get here, go ahead, kill that guy, and then we're going to take out the 2 snipers in the far back, if we can hit our shots. And then to our right, there's going to be 1 or 2 more elite acolytes, and then a few red bar health acolytes, or I might have that backwards. But we're just going to keep throwing grenades until we kill all of them. And then you don't want to move up too far because there will spawn in either like 3 knights or a bunch of cursed thralls. Remember, run around if you don't have, or if you're using momentum. But here we go. Once you get this close, they should be spawning in, so be very careful. They will spawn in right there, like a horror movie or something. Don't let them get that close. Don't be as dumb as I am. And then just go ahead and take out the first knight. And then because we have so much power ammo laying around, we're just going to go ahead and power ammo this guy, I think. I think it wastes 2 shots. But here we go. There's the power ammo. Bam, bam. Wait for it. Alright, and then once he is dead, go ahead and throw the 2 orbs. Get your power ammo wherever it may be. And then we'll make our way into the next section, which is also a pretty easy one. Pretty much the exact same as the one that we just came through, where we're just going to pop our shield, throw some grenades, clean everything else up with our handy dandy hand cannon. There's another one of those surprise attacks. And then once that guy's all dead, we're just going to come all the way up to the edge of this thing that we're on, this cliff. And we're just going to snipe these 2 elite knights until they are dead, which takes a while because I'm a horrible shot, in case you've never noticed. We'll go ahead and just take that dude out. And if you're this far back, they won't shoot at you. That's why we're staying this far back. And that's why I say you probably want something long range. But go ahead and kill these guys really quick. They should be not elites, just red barred. Or one's elite, my bad. Still haven't. There we go. And then we're just going to keep throwing grenades and jumping over them just like so until they're dead. Pick up whatever orbs you made and can pick up if you've used your super at all. And then we're just going to bust a move on these dudes until they're dead. Just keep throwing grenades for days until the wizard spawns in. You want to make sure you have as many of these guys dead as possible before then. It's just easier because she's also doing arc damage, as is the as are, I should say, the knights. A little grammar lesson here for you. Is a singular, R is plural. And then just take 3 shots or so with this dude. And of course we miss it, so we're just going to go ahead and finish him off with our handy dandy sniper. And then be very careful if you got a proximity mine on the ground here. I'm surprised I didn't kill myself, to be honest. It seems like something I would have done. But go ahead and just kill all these acolytes and then move up to about here for these thralls to spawn in. Pop your shield if you're using Heart of the Most Light. And then we're just going to let our grenades do the talking. Mostly. And then once everything's dead, pick up your orbs, pick up your ammo, and we'll move straight on in. Alright, so right here, I like to stand right here. Take out the knight before I move down. And if you're far enough back, the knight in the far back won't shoot at you, so keep that in mind as well. And then take out the 2 acolytes, and then take out the 2 acolytes in the back. And hopefully you're far enough back that you can stay about right here and kill the knight in the far back. And then we'll move on into the next room, which I believe is the ogre room. Alright, so once you're in here, I like to take out a couple of the acolytes. Now, usually we just heavy ammo down that boss because we're usually rocking Thunderlord. Unfortunately, we're rocking the Prospector, which is still really good. I love the Prospector, don't get me wrong. But for this specific fight right here, it does not do as well as Thunderlord. Though I might argue that it does better in the boss fight, but that is to be seen since we also have the Revelry stuff going around. But go ahead and we're just going to stay over here, throw our grenades, and you can actually farm these orb knights, we'll call them that for now on. Once you can actually kill 4 of them here. Just don't throw the orbs once they die, and then just let them respawn. That does take a little bit longer, so if you're going for a speed run, or maybe you're a little unsure of your time, if the 100,000 points run, you might just want to do it the normal way. Also, we did take out the Shrieker on the right before we moved down here. That will help you with some stress if you have to come over here. I like to kill these guys just for fun and just for safety if I have to come back over here. There should be 2 elites over here, I believe. Go ahead and kill them. And then there's also an elite over there. Just throw your grenade right behind that rock right there to our right. And then I guess we're just going to pop our super because we're super cool. And then we're just going to kill that guy. Don't pick up the orb while you're still in your super, by the way. That will take you out of it completely. And that's kind of lame. That would kind of suck. But go ahead and just throw the orb, or don't. Shot down by the inanimate object. Go ahead and kill another knight if it spawns in. If not, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and start throwing the orbs. If you have 4. If you have 3, that's fine too. There's still one more knight. I think we just go ahead and power ammo him down. Can't remember. He might spawn in. Might have already spawned in. There we go. Get this orb. Keep on running. Again, this is when momentum comes in handy. And I think we're just 1 short. So go ahead and kill whatever acolytes are in your way. Run around if you need help. If you need health. Thanks to momentum. And then once you kill the 4th ogre, or the 4th crystal, the ogre in the middle will lose its shield, and you can actually kill it very quickly with the Prospector. If you're just going for a completion, it takes a whopping 3 shots. Or if you haven't used your super yet, you can use that. But here we go. Probably didn't even need that 3rd shot, to be honest. And then kill any of those guys that you can. Otherwise, I believe we're actually moving into the boss fight already. Exciting stuff. This was actually a pretty good run. Usually I have to edit out about 10-15 deaths, like I did with the Corrupted Nightfall guide. Not this one. I've got this one down pretty well these days. But once you get here, I like to do the same thing we did before. Pop the shield, pop the grenades to pop their shields, and then just kill them all dead. And then once they're all dead, we're going to pop our shield again, because we should have it by then, thanks to Empowered, or thanks to the Heart of the Inmost Light. I wonder if they're going to bring that helmet back. Helm of Inmost Light. We'll go ahead, kill that last dude, even though he's twitching like it's Night at the Roxbury's, and then wait for this guy to come through. Pop your shield, throw 2 grenades, take 3 shots, and that should do his health down. Kill these guys, he will get an immunity shield, and then he will spawn in a bunch of thralls and stuff, and like 4 acolytes I think in the first wave. So we're going to go ahead and kill all of these guys. After that, there's going to be 2 more of those crystal knights. We're going to take the one on the left first, or the right first, depending on who you are, what you want to do. And we're just going to take our time killing them, to be honest. We're just going to grenade them down. So go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and do the same thing with the second one. Try to save as much power ammo as possible, just in case you need it. So kill these guys with your primary and secondary, and you'll be just fine. Go ahead and help your grenade there a little bit. Throw the first orb so he doesn't spawn back in. Or at least I think he shouldn't spawn back in. And then we're just make sure you kill as many of these guys as possible before you go after the knight as well. That way you're not having to deal with these guys shooting at you and the boss shooting at you. It just makes it a little bit easier. And then go ahead and take out this knight. And then once he's dead, make sure everything is reloaded that you want to use. Or unless you, of course, you're using Rally Barricade. In which case, just go ahead and pop it. Throw your 2 grenades. Do the 3 shots. Boss has an immunity shield. Kill the enemies. This wave will be a little different. You're going to get 2 elite wizards first. So be very aware of that. They will be doing arc damage as well, so be very careful. Very careful. And then once those 2 are dead, then the 2 knights will spawn in. So again, try and kill as many of these thralls and stuff as possible. Stay out of sight of the boss because he is now shooting like a turret. He's not moving around yet. That's the next wave. And then just throw your grenades on the ground anywhere near these thralls if they're giving you any kind of trouble whatsoever. And then once these guys are dead, do the same thing as before. And then for the last wave, after you do the DPS to the boss, which is going to be the exact same way as we just did, with that wave, the boss is actually going to be moving around. So I would suggest doing is actually run around the room, slowly killing ads, or quickly killing ads. Use your super if you want to, and then just make sure you have plenty of power ammo for when you actually get rid of the crystals. No wizards or anything this time. It's just going to be the 2 knights. Take them out. Take the crystals out. Pop your barricade. Throw the 2 grenades, or just spam whatever power ammo you're using, power weapon you're using, and then that will do it for the video. So hopefully this guide helped you out. If it did, hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share it with your friends. Tell everyone about us because we're not annoying at all. And then once you have done that, I hope you guys stay positive, be happy, be healthy, live long and prosper, and have an incredible rest of the week.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes out, Guardian.